They want to monopolize the market so that we have no option but to buy their product if we want to, but that we will have no other option in meats. And then they can go ahead and charge us whatever they want. It's all about the money. It's all about the money and controlling what we can and cannot do. Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, they are telling us that this is where we're going to. I did a video not too long ago about lab-grown meats. For example, beef, chicken, pork, etc. And today I want to share with you an article about lab-grown lobster and how good they make it sound. But my question is this, ladies and gentlemen. If we stop fishing the waters and the waters then become overpopulated with fish, what's going to happen to the fish? See, what I think is that if we turn to eating lab-grown meats, the fish that's starting to overpopulate the waters, that is going to end up in the plates of those people that are feeding us this lab-grown meat. They will still be fishing the waters. They will still have meat of their own that comes from animals. It's just that you and I, the common folk, will be eating stuff that's grown in a lab. Now, this is not the main article that I'm concentrating on today, but I just want to read to you the first paragraph. Lab-grown meat consumes less energy and water and emits significantly fewer greenhouse gases than farm-raised meat. Bioengineering meat products in labs are part of the new food supply chain that we're all going to eat after the global green reset is over. And this is what they're telling us, ladies and gentlemen. They're not asking us our opinion. They're telling us, little by little, article by article, slowly but surely, we will be going into a world where you and I, the average person, eat meats that are grown in a lab. So why bother making this video and warning whoever wants to listen about what's about to happen here in the coming years? Because if you want to eat meat in the future, you have two options. Either store enough of it in cans, jars, however, that will last you for years, or you can store a good amount of it and then learn how to raise your own animals. There may come a day where we have to raise animals discreetly, so we may have to choose things like rabbits, and I believe it's quail, that are very easy to grow indoors and don't make a lot of noise. However, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that what's going on now is that we are being warned and told that in the future we will not have a choice unless we act on our own behalf. Fake lobster meat grown in labs could one day end up in supermarkets. And it's not could. They will, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, they're telling us this is what's going to happen. A Wisconsin-based startup is developing lobster and other seafood meat in a lab for a more sustainable approach for future food. Cultured Decadence is creating cell-cultured seafood products that are nutritious, animal-friendly, and most importantly, eco-friendly. A quick overview of how the startup creates lab-grown lobster meat is called cell-cultured meat. Researchers pick the best lobsters from the coast of Maine, select a small tissue from each lobster at its Madison facility, isolate individual lobster cells from the tissue, then grow the meat in a controlled environment with a nutrient-rich solution called media. Once the meat is grown, it's ready to eat. It's just as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. And here it says that the meat portion of a lobster only represents about 30%. So that's all that you're really consuming when you harvest a lobster. And that the co-founder said that we want to make just a portion that is of high value. And this company belongs to the expanding list of cell-cultured meat startups looking to offer animal-free alternatives to traditional farming and fishing. And I'll finish it off with this, ladies and gentlemen, short article today. The trend that we've seen on the plant-based side is really encouraging for the cell-cultured industry because it shows the conscious decision making around the environmental impact and nutritional considerations of meat consumption, Patterson said. And this brings me back to the previous video that I made about cultured meat, where they were talking that if we continue down the trend that we're going, that there's going to be about 800 and something million people around the earth that will be pretty much on the link of starvation. And my question is this, ladies and gentlemen. If that's the case, why don't they make these meats and provide it to those people that are starving? You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because it's not about helping the environment. It's not about helping starving people. It's about making us buy their product and charging us an exorbitant amount when the day comes that their product is the only meat on the shelf, so that they can then profit from us and then maybe take a little bit of those profits and give to those starving people. They don't care about those starving people, trust me. They do not care about those starving people. They want the 300 million people market in the U.S. because they figure about 300 million people in the U.S. eat meat. They want that market. They want it to become main place where we have no option of where we can get our meat products. They want to monopolize the market so that we have no option but to buy their product if we want to, but that we will have no other option in meats. And then they can go ahead and charge us whatever they want. It's all about the money. It's all about the money and controlling what we can and cannot do. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a good day. Thank you very much for joining in today. Hey, listen, before I forget, if you did not see the video where I interviewed Eric, the CEO of Nutrient Survival, it was a great interview. I went ahead and reviewed some of their eggs, which are the best eggs in the industry, in my opinion. Not only the best tasting, but the most nutrient dense. There is a giveaway involved in that video. Go watch that video and enter for the giveaway. There is no cost to you whatsoever. And 3 people from the comments section will be chosen to win a 5-pack variety pack of Nutrient Foods products. I've tried them all and they are all outstanding in my opinion, and you could have a chance to win. Other than that, remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. And another reminder that tomorrow on Friday at 2 p.m. Alaska time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we will be going live here on the Alaska Prepper channel. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper. I am out.